Ooh, hoo-hoo, welcome. Welcome to the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. I'm your host, Jeff Dodge, and I love this time of year, you know, Rich, I really do.
Sure.
And it makes me think of all the holiday goodness and sweetness there is out there, and, well, let me just tell you a little something.
Chestnuts roasting in an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like U.S. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all alone will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded with lots of toys and goodies in his sleigh. And every mother's child is going to find the reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Hey, look at that.
Why, who could that be? Who could that be? I thought we were all doing here, and this is Jeff.
Craft services coming in here.
This is Jeff.
It's in the contract.
Oh, we got David on the line. Hang on, let me see if I can get a picture of this. He's on this newfangled technology here. Go ahead and say something, David.
Well, hello. Greetings from Colorado.
What brings you to Colorado?
My hands are numb.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Actually, even television producers on educational vacation. So that's what's happening.
Okay. Well, hang on a second here.
You need to get away from it all.
Well, so are you in? Where did you go, David? You're supposed to be here tonight. Are you in Antarctica?
I just had to get to a hostile environment, you know?
What's the temperature out there? It looks like you're out somewhere really cold.
Well, I probably have another 2 or 3 minutes still on frostbite, but actually it's not too bad. It's about 24 degrees.
Okay.
And we got a little bit of a wind kicking in.
A little bit of a wind. Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's the wind chill, so that's bringing it down to about -2 with that 30-mile-an-hour wind.
Okay. Well, how does it compare to Portland? Is it like
Portland is downright balmy, you know.
it's mustier here, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, Portland is 4 inches of snow. Colorado is 74 inches of snow.
Nice. Can you get a shot of the snow? We'll look at this. We're going to transmit real Colorado snow. Look at that. That is snow that we do not get in Portland. Wow.
Yeah, it's I could get about waist deep in that snow too.
And is it fluffy or is it wet and dense?
Oh, it's wet. It's fluffy. Very fluffy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well,
See that? It's fluff for you.
have you made any snow angels? Any snow angels yet?
Yes. No, if you were desperate.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. I guess that'll probably do it for now, David. Unless you want to pipe in a little later, we have we do have one surprise guest that we're going to bring in. We sure as heck miss you as TD. and we hope you enjoy your trip out there in Colorado.
Well, you know, I do. I have many things, but you know, in the as far as I know, you got a busy show, you got a busy evening, you got some great guests, so I think I'm just gonna go maybe park it, get some hot chocolate. I'm just gonna leave the bathroom humor for another time, I think, because you know, it's a respectable show.
Well, no, we got plenty bathroom humor coming up. That's it after the break. So, yeah, cool. We'll have a wonderful vacation, David. Thank you for checking in. What's that? You're breaking up. I think we're losing. Oh my goodness, we lost David.
Then we'll just decide to break up and have a great show. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, David. We'll see you in a bit.
See you next month.
Next month, he'll be back. He'll be back. And this is our show.
We are 27 years away from the planet blowing us away. If you really don't want to stay, then go float off in the Milky Way. That's a revolution, man. It's trying to really understand. And the truth of our mission is to be on the vision. Join our peasant revolution band. Join our peasant revolution band. Join our peasant revolution band. Come join our peasant revolution band. Well, the status quo just can't stay. It's gotta go, get the hell away. Well, I tried to get me some peace today, but the future seems so far away. We're a peasant revolution band. We're just trying to really understand. And the truth of our mission is to be on the division. Join our peasant revolution band. Join our peasant revolution band. Join our peasant revolution band. Join our peasant revolution band.
Well, yeah, and this time of year, I really enjoy. I enjoy Christmas and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah, and some of you may not be aware of the other holidays out there. Life Day. This is also where we celebrate life, celebration of life. It's a Wookiee tradition, and we got something planned for that a little later. But right now, I'd like to introduce a friend to the band and us for a long time. Yolanda and I did this the other day, and here we go.
Okay. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. holy night. Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beam from thy holy face. With the dawn of redeeming grace, Jesus, Lord, at thy cover, Jesus, Lord, at thy
All right. Oh, okay, we're back. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. That was so fun, so fun. I really enjoyed doing that rendition of Silent Night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful surprise guest today. It's very hard to get guests at the last minute.
That's the truth.
In fact, it's kind of hard to get technical directors at the last minute, right, Rich?
Oh, buddy, tell me about it. That's what you get for relying on sound guys.
Oh, do you know some sound guys that
I
could
do.
help out? I was told some might help out tonight, but I guess they couldn't. So
I've always thought they could spend a little more time trying to be sound guys and a little less time trying to be sound guys. Yeah,
Why don't you do your own rim
gotta
shot?
do my own rim shot. here.
well, there we go. And that means that we have our special guest is ready to come in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. The one, the only, Bobby Caesar is here today. Woo! Woo! Bobby Caesar. Yeah, man. So good to see you. Well, interesting. Bobby, you seem pretty engaged with your phone there.
So are we on?
Yeah.
Well, hey, man.
But what's new with you?
Oh, well, you know, it's been a lot mellower now, you know, and I guess even ever since the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony, really, you know, when I was inducted as a solo artist, and
When did you, the Oregon Hall of Fame? Is that what you did?
no, it was the real thing. You know?
Oh, I'm hearing. We should probably talk into the microphone. We have a microphone.
Oh yeah.
Prepared.
Yeah, well, oh no, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I was just saying it's finally starting to mellow out after you know I was inducted as a solo artist
In
in
the Oregon Hall.
No,
of
no, the rock the
You
real
mean the thing in
nash-
Cleveland?
Yes, well, you know it's in Cleveland. Sometimes they hold it in Radio City Music Hall. You know, other places, the actual induction ceremony, but yeah, you know, and I actually think it was big of you for bringing me on, because I know the Peasant band never made it.
We didn't get a call about that or anything. Did you?
Yeah, well, that's because I went in as a solo artist, and
Okay. See,
well,
now this is totally reminding me of a situation we got into last time I talked to you, like in that 89-90 thing.
Oh, come on. Well, yeah, that's... You know, actually, I wanted to apologize for that, because, you know, now that I'm kind of on a different level...
That's very brave of you.
Of the you know, the Peasant band and you know, being in the Hall of Fame.
That's real courageous.
I wanted to apologize for the way I acted back then, and it's, you know, I think it's long enough for me to just own up to. I was starting to ride a high. I was blowing up. You were playing the guitar in sad clubs, and
I never played guitar. Just make that point of saying that when I never played guitar.
But yeah, I do feel bad about that, and you know, I think it was partly humbucker too, kind of.
Mitch,
egging us on, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, humbuckers have been a problem, he's been dogging us since the 70s or something like that.
yeah, I mean,
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby, Bobbert Caesar, I forgive you. I can forgive you for this, but let's look a little bit back at what we're talking about, so the audience at home can understand, perhaps. So let's take a look.
I'm really glad to have Steve Sevilla back from the Bobby Caesar band. Peasant, Pleasant. Was it Pleasant Evolution?
You don't even know the name of your old band?
The Pleasant Evolution. And we're so glad that you've had us here at Madison Square. I'm so honored that Mitch Humbucker is sitting in with us. This is our new song called
Can't even bring a drummer.
Spin the Top. Okay, here we go.
Everybody needs a new spin doctor. Everybody needs a job to get along, you know. All I know is it'll let us grow. Every time you Everybody feels a new sunshine. Jonathan Edwards, may you blow my mind today. Have a good time. You know what I say. Gonna stay tonight. Injustice ain't right. We're gonna stay right. We always have a little patience when night looks right. Everybody's got a new daydream, but is it as real as it may seem on TV today? And I say, I ain't leaving today. No, I gotta find a new song where we all get along. 'Cause ooh, I need you to be with me today. Ooh, I feel blue, no matter what you do. Hooray, hooray, no matter what you do.
You suck!
Thank you. Thank you, New York.
New York hates you!
Interview mode. Bobby Caesar. Bobby Caesar is with us today. Mr. Rockin' Rich Reese on the drums.
That's right.
Steven Seville on bass. Oh, hi, honey. My lovely wife has joined us. She's in the background there. So Bobby, yeah, New York, 1990, New Year's. What was that all about?
well,
What were you and Steve thinking, if I can ask? I mean, this project you had going, it was
Well,
based out of Minneapolis?
Well, yeah, well, as you know, we actually took the bull by the horns, and we were pretty successful there for a stretch in the early '90s, and well, we're pretty proud of it. But I think it's all water under the bridge, especially that was a really convincing you to play with us that day. I think that was really special, and I'm not going to hold. I hope you don't hold any grudges because we were so much more important than you and the Peasant band.
I've been learning some. What did you just say?
Well, we were. I mean, you were. I mean, you guys were a little bit in the "Where Are They Now" file.
Rich and I. Well, Rich, you actually broke off and joined another band around then too.
Well, and that was, I wanted to bring up this Hall of Fame thing because I was actually out. I was on the road with Fine Young Cannibals on that night. That's why you had Humbucker sitting on the drums.
Yeah,
you guys were all spun, so you probably don't remember what was going
Fine
on.
Young. Was that Drive Me Crazy song?
Yeah.
That's right. It was a couple of guys from the Specials, and nobody had ever really heard of them actually in the States, so they were considered to be a one-hit wonder. But I actually am a inductee of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame along with Bobby. We just don't talk about it too much.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
But you went in with
the next freaking thing you're gonna do is tell me Steve's in there now.
Well, he went in, didn't he?
What?
Steve toured with, Steve went out with Leo Sayer back in like '77.
Right.
The Endless Flight.
Leo Sayer?
Did he go in with Leo, or did you? Because you went in with Fine Young Cannibals, right?
Right. I had gotten him connected to Leo.
Yeah.
Because I was actually a roadie for Toto.
Right.
So while I was back here doing Wookiee.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of you guys heard of that Wookiee. It was really big in the Portland area.
I didn't.
Hundreds of bands around.
You guys were like the Wipers of '92, right? That was the Wookiee deal.
More like '94, and then Nirvana came along and kind of took that sci-fi thing away from us. Because Novoselic, I guess, was a real sci-fi fan.
Did you guys change your name to Everclear? Wasn't it? Wasn't that because I don't remember Wookiee, but that was you guys, right? Everclear.
I opened for the drummer of Everclear at one point. Actually, he opened for me. I bet you didn't know that.
Wow.
I don't know. Sounds unlikely, but that could have happened, I guess. Did you know this guy, the drummer for Everclear?
I mean, I knew of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He had tried to hire me off to Ghost on a couple songs on one of their albums, and I was like, no, man, it's too straight. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And they didn't have the budget. I mean, they're supposed to be like a big band and stuff, but
yeah.
I was triple scale at the time. But that's a whole other story.
Well, and then I had this other band called we aren't here to talk about our bands, okay? So you guys are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Museum of Fame, and that's great. I have a TV show.
Yeah.
And it's a big hit in places like rural Oregon, parts of rural Oregon. I hear Malheur County is got somebody out there, one guy out there. Okay, well, so Bobby, a little more explanation. Where does Bobby Caesar come from? Is that Ukrainian or something?
That's actually that's a good question because not many people know the history of the name. It was actually it is Lithuanian. It's Kaisarinko or something like that. I think way back, when my grandmother.
You aren't related to that Kaiser Solse dude, are you?
No. That doesn't ring a bell at all, but it is. Yeah, it's a shortened it's a shortened, version of.
I thought it was
Of it.
almost Italian or something. Like a salad. It's like
Well, it's.
Yeah.
I think if you go back, like it's part of the Cocteau clan, right?
Sure.
Which is credited with being Scotch-Romanian, but
I always thought it was Lithuanian, but
what
Right.
kind
Well,
of
I mean, I think
music
that's-
was your
Yeah.
clan into?
the what now?
What kind of music was your clan into? Or do you
Oh.
remember that far back? Is there any
No,
kind of like
I-
ancestral knowledge?
No, that was
memory?
banging on rocks and stuff. I think
Well,
at best, So
I gotta admit, I'm a little busy and I haven't really been listening that much to you, so I don't really know what we just talked about. But it's been great having you here, Bobby Caesar, and we're gonna welcome you off with some music.
excellent.
And
Excellent.
we're gonna come back with a song. So thank you, Bobby Caesar, and let's give Bobby a little walk-off music. Yeah. Bobby Caesar in the house. When we get back, we're going to play a little bit more Peasant Revolution Band for you and maybe have some more surprises. So thank you for watching. We'll be right back in that. Yeah. David couldn't be with us here tonight in person. Well, he was with us via satellite uplink, and we are going to look at one of his Portland orbit reports. So, here we go, a Portland orbit report.
Payphones are a dying breed, dwindling and disappearing as personal cell phone use continues to rise. A sidewalk mural a few feet from a payphone reminded me that some have survived. Phone booths are remnants of the golden age of public telephones. Ah, to have lived in the good old days. It must have been quite the splendor to have a phone available when you were away from home. Portland area booths are often equipped with broken phones. In other cases, phones are missing. Sometimes, like Goldilocks, it's just right and you'll find a working phone. 50 cents a call may actually be a bargain when compared to some cell phone plans. The most reliable payphones can be found at max train stops. Otherwise, finding a working public telephone is a hit or miss proposition. Payphones suffer ridicule in our increasingly technological age. It's not clear why unused phone booths aren't dismantled and hauled away. These relics of the past continue to hang around waiting for their chance to be of service. It seems like only a matter of time before they'll be gone for good.
Not yet? Hang on a second here. I think I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Hello?
This is Riddle with Grammy Museum, and I was watching your show, and I wanted to ask.
Yes?
You mentioned Steve Sibula.
Yeah.
Yes, he is in the Grammy Hall of Fame.
He's in the Grammy Hall of Fame, so not the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, no.
But he does have a Grammy.
Yeah.
So, Steve, you have a Grammy. Okay. And does Rich have a Grammy, I suppose, too?
Who?
Rich or Bobby or... No.
Rich and Bobby, yes.
Rich and Bobby both have, and my Grammy is on its way. No.
Well, the Grammys are made in a little town in
Wait, now, so were these
New
people
Mexico.
even elected for the Grammys? Or do you just kind of make... Are you even associated with the Grammys? Do you just, make these little statues and mail them out to people you like? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, they are made of solid gold, so the gold must be purchased somewhere.
What kind of freak are you to make these statues out of gold and mail them to people that aren't deserving of them? I mean, no offense, guys, but...
I'll just tell you, your friend had mentioned that you played the guitar a while ago, and there was an entire guitar section.
There's a special section for guitar? I'm a little familiar with guitar. I used to, it's a long time ago. It's like in the 80s. But
I believe...
You have Grammys for guitars?
We have Grammys for guitars.
Really? Would I be eligible if it's like from 1989 or something like that?
If you can submit the proof.
Okay.
Because the proof is in the pudding.
Okay.
The proof, if you can submit the proof that you have the musical capability. If you have the musical capability and the original recordings.
Okay, I'll see what I can do about that. We're gonna have to get going. We're live right now. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Preserved.
And who am I speaking with? Who do I need to get in touch with?
This is Riddle.
Riddle. Mr. Riddle.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure talking to you. Do you mind if we broadcast you? We screencast
Of course.
you. Okay? You're live, and we gotta go because we're live. But
of course.
I appreciate you calling in and letting us know the statistics on the Grammys.
I really enjoy that.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be talking to you soon, Mr. Riddle. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh, Mr. Riddle with the Grammys. Well, how about that? How about that? Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and try out a song here for y'all. Do you have any particulars you wanted to work on, Rich?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Do you remember? Well, I can't think of anything. Did you guys have anything special in mind that you wanted to do?
How about you, Steve?
Maybe that Nixon song.
Oh, yeah, the Nixon song. I think I remember that. That goes something like this. Yeah, it was an A. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's big and loud.
Government's lying all day long.
I just noticed, Rich, that and Steve, that I'm wearing the same exact outfit I had in 1989 there when we were with Mitch at Madison Square.
Right.
Bobby Caesar.
Yeah, that was a heck of a good show for you guys, right? I mean, that.
It was pretty big. I didn't get to do my guitar solo, but I did get to play an organ. It wasn't my organ; it was someone else's organ.
Okay.
It was a cool organ. I think it was Mitch Humbucker. I think I played
Really?
Mitch Humbucker's organ.
I didn't know Mitch had his own organ. That's interesting.
I don't think he really owns it.
Oh.
He rents it.
Okay.
He might have been a man born without an organ.
That
An
does
organ
seem like
or-
he's trying to compensate for something with
You never know.
attitude and the hair and everything.
It's beautiful hair. And you can see I haven't changed my hairstyle since then. I guess I've found no need to. Well, I have. I've changed it a lot of times, but somehow I ended up back here in 1989. Weird. Anyway, I just wanted to say it's as we wrap things up. It's a wonderful time of year. Because you know it's a wonderful time of year because they tell that to you on the TV like nonstop, right?
Well, my understanding is that it is the most wonderful time of the year.
The most.
The most wonderful.
See,
time
I
of
would
the
have
year.
thought it would be like in the summer or something like that.
Yeah, that. I think so. I mean, this whole thing. I know you're into conspiracies. I think there's a conspiracy behind Christmas.
Yes.
To help us sort of make it through the dark days of winter, especially at these upper latitudes here.
Well, my understanding of the conspiracy about Christmas is that there's like a lot of this, like everyone talks too much about Jesus' birthday or something.
Right.
So it's like they're trying to play it down. It's, because I guess there's other birthdays. Not, other people are born on 25th.
I mean, nobody else that mattered, right?
Well, I know John Lennon was killed in December.
Right. Well, that was on the 8th.
I don't know when he was born. Yeah, he was. And Pearl Harbor was bombed in December 7th, like the day before. But I know some people have been born around then.
Right. Well, then, you take the temperature of burning jet fuel, or Jet A, as we in the biz call it, and contrast that with the melting point, the type of steel that they used in construction of the Twin Towers, and what does that even leave you with?
I know what you're getting to.
How do you even get out of bed in the morning?
You're getting to this conspiracy about John Kennedy and the jet fuel, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's an old one. It's been disproven.
We had the opportunity to use reciprocating engines in perpetuity and get us up to those speeds, but Kennedy was insistent.
He wanted a certain kind of jet fuel that wasn't available.
Right.
Then NASA made it, but he got
and Najib
killed.
Halaby, who was Secretary of Transportation,
was Halaby involved with? I heard something about him and Oswald.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
what did they do with
destruction.
Halaby? What did they do with him? He became president of Pan Am.
I swear
he was not qualified.
I saw a picture of Saddam Hussein with Oswald. Have you seen that picture? It's going around. It's making the rounds on the internet.
It's like the realest picture I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I can
is
tell
it like
something's
shaking hands?
photoshopped, yeah.
Or is it? Maybe I'm getting mixed up with Rumsfeld. Or Rumsfeld and Oswald, they're different people, right? No.
Well, it depends on who you ask.
I saw a picture with one of them, and they're shaking hands. Saddam Hussein and
Jeff, if I can
Oswald.
be super cryptic about the whole thing, it's like it depends on who you ask, and it really depends on what you want to believe.
Well, and I think that's a nice segue to our next album that happens to be out right now,
right?
And available on CD Baby, but also going to be available on Amazon and iTunes and everywhere once I sign this release form. I guess it's in my email.
Oh.
But it's soon. It will be available everywhere. And it is called Moon Landing Conspiracy, the musical. Over the past year and a half, I've spent a lot of time studying the internets and kind of opening my mind to different conspiracies. And boy, what a year it was to do that,
Right.
You got all this kind of crazy stuff going on. And there was one about, what was it? Well, we've had our visits from Julian Assange.
Right.
And there was something about a
He's a real square cat.
well, something about a Motel 6 in Assange. I can't. Have you heard that one? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You probably have the details on that one.
Something about a possum, a Motel 6, and Julian Assange. No, doesn't ring a bell. Okay.
And some Swedish international.
Well, no, that's a different one. That's a different one. This
Oh.
one is with the Portuguese. Some Portuguese international that we're really into. Anyway,
Oh, my goodness.
you'll be hearing about it. It's coming out very soon. And I also learned a lot about Anonymous this year.
Oh, terrific.
Anonymous.
Okay.
Anonymous seems to have no dog in the fight except utter anonymity and anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of punk rock. I have to say,
Oh,
all the
okay.
conspiracists, there's kind of this punk rock vibe to them.
Okay.
And,
So you're saying they're not super good players?
Well, I think they don't know who they want to be yet.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Unlike another cat I met was this InfoWars cat. Have you seen him yet?
Oh,
This,
sure. Sure.
yeah, what's his name? Alex Jones or something like that?
Slappy something? I thought it was Slappy.
Slappy.
Anyway, yeah.
Well,
No, after meeting him, I dumped all my mutual funds, and now I'm heavily invested in gold.
gold.
I buy it at like $19.50 an ounce. He swears it's just gonna like go through the roof.
I heard cash was going to be king.
Right? You think cash will be ahead of gold?
I don't know. It's just what H.A. Goodman, who is another conspiratist I started to follow, and he I think he was talking about cash.
Oh, okay. What about that thing?
Oh, yes. So that thing,
Right.
that thing I need to get to here is well, I can't hide this anymore. I want to say a thing about our mayor. Okay. Now, Mr. Hales, he tried his best. I'm really looking forward to this Wheeler. But I got a couple things I'd like to say.
So Jeff.
Oh, hey, it's Jamila. Come here, honey. What are you doing? Come on in.
So
You know, I was.
it's been a long night.
You know, a lot of people don't know that Jamila is actually our EP. She's the money and the final authority here in this organization.
Well, I mean, you know, it's not like with President Trump that anything's gonna. Well, I think a lot of things will change.
Actually, yeah, we probably won't.
I think we really haven't seen anything yet. We have a lot to look forward to in the next 4 years or so.
Probably won't want to have a female showrunner at that point either. Yeah.
Well, you know, and yeah. Anyway, but the Hales is no good to me. I'm done with this mayor thing. I'm just.
Wait, hey, time to say goodnight, Jeff.
That's right. Well, good night, Jeff. And I just wanted to say a little something to our star child here. This goes out to our dearly beloved Princess Leia. This holiday is yours. No matter how different we may appear, we are all the same against the powers of evil and darkness. Our love for one another is the power that will get us beyond this evil. This is the promise of the Tree of Life.
We celebrate a day of peace, a day of harmony, a day of joy we all can share together, joyously. The day that takes us through the darkness, the day that leads us into light, a day that makes us want to celebrate.